The 1,000 versus the 1.
Eldritch gods, cosmic horrors, things beyond our understanding. To merely gaze upon their form is to abandon all hope. They are sequestered to the stars, appearing only through challenging, failure-prone rituals and unutterable incantations. Their twisted, fanatical followers require no such invitation to commit horrors beyond belief in their stead. It is then when the boogeyman lurking in the shadows isn't an obscure, imperceptible shade, but a tangible madman, that the vague prognostications of the stars become empty threats before the undeniably material, the simple hatchet in their hands.
Did something scary happen? In the book you're reading, did something scary happen? You're as pale as a sheet. Oh. You're in my bookstore, in Sacramento. Are you lost? Have you made a selection? Did you find a book to your liking? No, it's fine. I'm glad that you enjoyed reading my books. But it's starting to get dark outside. With all the disappearances lately, you better hurry home. Thank you for stopping in. Take care.
Are you, like, blind or something? Watch where you're going, Clutterama. Don't touch me. Oh yeah, I know. You gotta go run off and steal my boyfriend, right? Yeah, it's whatever. Totally cool. Save your breath. I already know how this goes. Yeah, you heard me. My boyfriend. Buck is mine. Huh? Really? You don't know who Buck is? You're not, like, from out of town, are you? Hey, look at me. You can tell me. Are you from here or what? Oh yeah? Look at me really quick. Look at me. Bucky, hi. Got another one for you at Missing Person Lane.
dare summon me again? Have your pathetic lives not been extended long enough by my gift? Have your lusts not been sated? Must you continue to torment your goddess so? Do you have any idea who I am? I'm Rhok'zan, the black goat of the woods, and you will rue this day. You tread on dangerous ground, little lamb. Know that each time you summon me, my wrath grows. I will make you rue each second of agony you have inflicted. Now, choose your next words carefully. What more could you possibly want of me? Speak! Really? Oh, thank goodness. I thought this nightmare would never end. No, I'm into this. Get me out of here. You're confused. Banished. Yes. I'm rooted to your planet and cannot be removed without a human's aid. Things have gotten messy with my cultists. Messy in a bad way, I mean. My followers have turned against me and are abusing me and my woods' power to kill outsiders indiscriminately. Have pity on this old, tired goat and banish me so I can't trouble humanity any longer. Please, help me. Your mortal weapons can harm me, child, but they cannot stop me. But that book you carry, it holds the key to my banishment. Perform the rituals in order until you arrive at the uprooting ritual. That one will banish me for good. First things first, you will need a partner. I am a goddess of lust, so many of your rituals will require you to be in the presence of your ideal mate, your heart's desire. Perform the spawn partner ritual on the next page. Oh my. Go ahead. There's no need to be bashful, especially after all that time you spent playing coy. In view of the circumstances, perhaps, I will allow you to be my partner. Well, it's sudden, and it'll be a long, long time before I could ever trust a human again. But I'm not exactly the god of taking things slow. Besides, I already have 1,000 children. There's no harm in 1,001. Taking me as your partner? You thought the two definitions of partners that a fertility goddess was referring to the platonic meaning? What's the third? Are you still joking around while standing so close to me? You should be melting with desire. Being anywhere within a mile of me should amplify your lust 1,000-fold. Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying? So, I take it you haven't had children yet? And you aren't with child now? You're going to die here, and there's nothing I can do to help. It's not that I won't, it's that I can't. I am an entity of untapped cosmic potential, and I want a big family. The biggest family possible. I want every living thing on Earth to be a direct descendant of me or one of my followers. Those that best serve that goal receive a fraction of my power. My most devoted followers are bestowed with gifts like extended lifespans, rapid healing, physical enhancement, and in some cases, immortality. And those followers are the ones looking for you. You, on the other hand, have closed yourself off to my dark influence, and are mortal and vulnerable. No kids, no powers.
What if I drained life from your body, and then used it to fertilize my wicked soil until something that will give me grandchildren comes crawling out?
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Are you all right? Ah, well done. Looks like you did everything perfectly. Impressive. Perhaps so. I don't want to leave things as they are between us. Your life is your own. I'm sorry for losing my composure. I've given it some thought, and while you may be blasphemously abstinent, you're the only person in the world that can help me. You see, if you step within range of my woods, any desire you have that will lead you closer to me is amplified to such an intense degree that it's unbearable, and most of the time, it's lust. Anyone who is led here seeking carnal or animalistic pleasures develops the Sacramento stare and becomes a cultist. If you are brought into my woods for any other reason, you don't become one of my chosen 1,000, and your desire will make you futilely search the woods for what isn't there. You'll forget to eat and sleep, and you'll search and search until you die of exhaustion and become fertilizer for the woods to grow further. You're the only person to reach me without joining the cult or dropping dead. Thanks in no small part to the fact that you don't have lust to amplify. My only question is, if you're not here for lust, why are you here? The woods have indeed toyed with your emotions to bring you here. That paper was likely never a letter from your parents, but the woods made you believe it was. I'm sorry. They were likely consumed by my woods no more than 3 days after they disappeared. Eat. It'll give you your strength back. The woods won't let you feel how tired you are. There. It'll be all right, Stardust. Anything that dies within my black woods becomes a part of it. A part of me. Their memories of you likely live on in me. It was never supposed to be like this. I came bearing gifts of safe childbirth for infant and mother, hungerlessness, disease immunity. But instead, my own worshippers tormented me until it broke my hearts. Now my woods are bloodthirsty, and I'm forced to watch innumerable die. Because it's had an eternity to accumulate. Are they coming? Already? No, 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 no! Welcome back. What is that? Not that. The dead body. You took one of the 1,000 alive? And then brought them here? This is very good, actually. Now you have a blood sacrifice if you need one. Some of these rituals require blood or human participants. Having someone knocked out and served to you on a silver platter makes things much easier. Now, I'm an outer god, so my moral code is completely different from that of humans. But didn't they just try to kill you? Nanny!
You! Oh, you're that klutz from Missing Person Lane! You worthless lamb. We'll kill you. You'll never escape from this town alive.
It's not that. She has the stare. Her lust for the leader of the 1,000, Buck, has been amplified 1,000-fold into blind fanaticism.
You think you can steal my book, bash me over the head with a guitar, tie me up, and get away with it? Oh, you're so dead.
What did you expect to think you? She's long gone. It's pointless trying to talk to her. If you're insisting on keeping her alive, just do us both a favor and keep an eye on her. If you have to look away, don't turn your back on her for too long.
Drop dead. What? What? The one you gave to me? Like, barf me out. I know how to do it. Horna, Nagothtog, like, you Gopnor Grinsbada. This is gonna come back to bite you. Just wait until I break free, then you're toast for real.
What's wrong? A seed, made immortal by my influence. When you die, the seed will bloom, leaving something good in the world long after you've passed away. Really? You think so? Well, the same could be said about having children. They carry on your legacy long after you die, too. And if you have a bunch of children, it's like living forever. Doesn't that sound nice, too? I can work with that. Kidding, kidding. I was only 60% serious. But then again, living forever is something best done through offspring. Experiencing it yourself.
You mean like what you did to my Bucky?
He brought that upon himself.
You cursed him. He was your most devout follower, and you cursed him.
One of my followers, the leader of the 1,000, stole a kiss from me long ago and became immortal. No matter what happens, he will still exist. Forever. No! I mean... Immortality is certainly not living forever. The pain you feel after fatal wounds becomes permanent, lifelong agony. For instance, if a human drowns, they feel indescribable fear and pain for seconds, maybe minutes at worst, and then are swept away by the mercy of death. An immortal human would continue to drown, thrashing and screaming soundlessly, until help came, if it came. So, for a mortal human to be cursed with cosmic permanence, immortality is terror beyond death. Buck realized this, and is tormenting me until I take it back. If cosmic permanence was something that could be undone, it wouldn't be permanent, would it?
When Bucky finds you, when he gets his hands on you...
Buck is already here.
Bucky!
Buck! They're here!
Hello in there. It would appear that you have my book, my nanny, and my god inside that room with you. The good news is, you're holding all of the cards, as long as Nanny is unharmed. Is that so? Then it looks like we can make a deal. If you let us in, we'll take Nanny and go. Do you realize the situation you're in? We can storm in and take the book, the girl, and the god by force. You might get a lucky shot on one of us before you died, like I assume you did Nanny. And if the injury was serious, we'd be stuck for the next who knows how many years with it. All of that is too much risk over you. We get dozens of people trapped in our woods every week. It means nothing to us if you escape. The police are already here. Open the door, and you can keep Rhok'zan and the book. And if you don't, you know what will happen. You have 20 seconds to make your choice. Stop! You'll hit the book.
Stardust! Are you alright? They know you have to leave this room eventually, so they're waiting to ambush you. Don't let your guard down. They could be anywhere.
What have you done? Why did you heal her?
He knew I was in here with you, and fired anyway. You heard it too, right? He said to stop shooting because they'd hit the book. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Thanks for bringing me back, or whatever.
Her desire for Buck was what drew her into the woods. Now that her desire for Buck is 0, there's nothing to amplify. That's all.
No, Stardust. Think. Crisis of faith or not, she is still with the 1,000 and just tried to kill you. She literally has your blood on her hands.
I'm not gonna say thank you for releasing me too. You're the one who tied me up in the first place. I'm leaving. Bye.
Stardust, we're going to regret this. Well, I do feel a little better that she is not here with us anymore. Nanny not being around is fine by me.
Well done. We're so close I can taste it. This feeling of hope welling in my chest. So unfamiliar. I know what ritual is next. We may yet make it out of this. But now that Nanny is gone, I fear the worst has yet to come. Let's hope that letting her live wasn't a big mistake. How wonderful. With all of this fresh blood, we're as good as home free. Soon I will finally leave Sacramento behind. Hopefully, wherever you spend the remainder of your reality will be greener pastures as well. I know it's a lot to take in, but because I'm an outer god, everything in this reality is my dream, including you. Sometime after I'm uprooted, I will wake up, and this reality will end. Well, permanent entities like myself and Buck continue to exist between dreams. But as for non-immortals... Stardust. A cultist asked me the same exact question once before. When I gave him my answer, at first he laughed as if I was joking, Shortly after, he was disappointed and confused, as if dissatisfied with my answer. But then, as he began to mull it over, it slowly began to drive him mad, until finally he ran shrieking into the woods, and I never saw him again. I don't know.
Hey, I'm back.
She's back? Why?
Because I'm leaving too. And the only way I'm getting out of here is if you finish your rituals. I gotta get back to my folks. And you do too, so...
Actually, thanks to the 1,000, that's no longer a possibility for her.
Oh. Were they... Did we... And you saved me anyways? I don't know how I could even begin to thank you.
Well, you can start by helping us escape. Having an ex-cultist on our side evens the odds greatly. Since she has children, she has the same superhuman strength and tenacity as the rest of them.
Huh? What are you talking about? I do not have kids.
What do you mean? You've been Buck's girlfriend all this time! Inside my aura of desire, no less! How haven't the two of you had kids yet?
Why don't you tell me? You're the space goat with magic powers or whatever. How come instead of bringing me and Bucky closer, you ruined everything? I mean, I guess we'd be close if I ever got to see him or have any time alone together. I mean, that was what I thought all of this was gonna be. He told me that the black goat of the woods was like some goddess of love or lust or whatever. So I was all like, OMG, that's totally hot. Let's summon her right now. But like, as soon as we did, he stopped talking to me. Between you and all the other girls that wander into town, it's like I'm invisible or whatever. For a second back there, I thought he'd realized how much I meant to him. Back when he said you can keep the book and the god, if he just got me back. But I guess I'm, like... Thanks. But I think I'm swearing off of skulls and robes for a while. After we do these rituals, that is. Here's everything you need for the next one. Saved you the trip.
Yes. Most likely. Well, that's one takeaway from the existential atom bomb I just dropped on you. But yes, I suppose so. Cool indeed. But it's about to get very, very hot. Uprooting me will cause the entire Black Woods to burn down. So you'll need to run. If the woods were able to lure you in all the way from wherever you were living, it means its roots have grown that far. That will burn too. I would say 60 miles just to be safe. It's a small price to pay to excise the woods from your planet. Left unchecked, they will envelop the whole Earth, turning every human into either a cultist or fertilizer. Just think of it like a widespread forest fire. And not even the worst one you've seen. Humanity has dealt with far larger wildfires before. Your towns will heal. Don't stop running, and leave the book behind to burn. If the 1,000 ever recovered it, they could seed the Blackwoods again. And this will all have been for nothing.
You're never gonna make it out anyways. The 1,000 are ready to die for Buck. They'll mob us as soon as this place starts burning. Here, if you take my old robes and mask, you can, slip right past them. I'll stay behind and make sure the book burns. As if. They know my face. If they see me running away, they'll let me go. Here, try this on. It fits. Do you know what that means? Well, yeah, but more importantly, it means we're the same size. Can I totally raid your closet on my way out? 'Cause, I didn't want to say this while we were trying to kill each other or anything, but I love your pastel goth look. So cute. Awesome.
Stardust, no! We're so close to escaping. You can't throw it all away now by trusting her. If the book doesn't burn, all of this will be for nothing. If you trust her, and then she hands the book over to the 1,000, both of us are going to pay for it. She already switched sides once today. But she... All right, I want this so badly. And I don't know if I have any hearts left to break.
Come on, let's head on down to the root room and finish this.
Did it. You really actually did it! And so the Blackwoods have been destroyed. May something green and good grow from its ashes. I am so proud of you. I can't thank you enough. It's ironic, isn't it? The day I get my wish of never having to see a human again is the same day I finally meet one worth knowing.
Toss me the book.
right? Like, totally not what I expected at all.
You know, Buck really wants this book. And now that the woods are all burning down, he'd probably give anything to have it back.
If we went back to the 1,000 together, we could ask for anything. I'm sure he'd let you join. Kidding. I was just kidding. Jeez. Well, mostly. Hey, this is like so embarrassing to say, but I think we would have been besties if things were different or whatever. You're so cute. See ya.
Is that you?
It is her! What are you still doing in here? This place is coming down!
Damn it! That outsider must have completed the uproot ritual. If we rush her, we might be able to save the book.
Right!
Really?
Nani, you're amazing!
You're a true believer! I can't believe you'd sacrificed yourself for all of us!
Come on, guys! Let's get out of here!
Right!
Sit tight. Another episode of Sucker for Love at Date to Die For is coming up. Sorry, I ended up not giving the book back after all.
Guess I've got to get involved now. The book is mine. Next time on Sucker for Love, House of Wax. I can't wait. Chapter 2, House of Wax.
Did something scary happen? In the book you're reading, did something scary happen? You're as pale as a sheet. What was it about? Either you were awake and passed out, and now you're dreaming, or you were dreaming and got scared awake. Either way, you're on the other side from whatever you saw, for now. If you're having trouble finding a book you're interested in, may I make a suggestion? I believe you'll find this one to your liking. Having trouble remembering what you dreamed about? That's perfectly normal. Humans forget 95% of their own dreams. I imagine they forget even more about the dreams of others. Don't you think? Shh. It's all right. You're safe here. I am Moo. I made the book you're holding. You blame me for the misfortune befalling the Black Goat, because I made the book to begin with. That's fair, but I merely created a means of communication between humans and gods. Am I truly to blame if someone else uses it for evil instead? I am neither of those things, but I am a friend, here to aid you. You've regained a portion of your memories surrounding the book after looking at it, yes? That should lead you where you're trying to go. Don't thank me. In time, I hope you'll come to forgive me.
Blind or something? Watch where you're going, Kotarama. What? Do I know you? Whatever.
You? That's it? Buck was so worried about you? Huh. I was wondering what raw strength you must have had in order to scare Buck into calling me in for this. I was looking forward to tearing you apart. But you're just one scrawny mortal girl. I was promised you'd be an actual threat. This is overkill. Just do it yourselves. What's wrong? What are you idiots waiting for?
Buck says that in a previous reality, she somehow managed to kill all of us. Alone.
You couldn't win a fight 1,000 against 1 in your own base? As if I don't see it.
You didn't want to risk it? She's that dangerous?
All right. I've heard enough. I'm interested. However, you're wounded, unarmed, and outnumbered. I'm not about to live the next 1,000 years ashamed of myself for killing you now. Go lick your wounds first.
Lily, now is the time for playing around.
Shut up. Form a perimeter outside. No one gets out. No one comes in.
Buck isn't gonna be happy about this.
Buck will have his book. And her head. By morning. After all that talk, what you said about beating the 1,000 had better be true. Because if you can't prove your strength to me, I'll destroy you. Did they break your arm? I won't let an unfair advantage hollow my victory. My expectations for you are high. I believe you really did beat the 1,000 once. But that ends here. You have one ritual. Then, I'm coming. And don't think I'll stop at a couple broken ribs when I find you.
Stardust, it really is you. I can't believe this. It's me, Rhok'zan.
The black goat of the woods. Really? You do? Stardust. My Stardust. It's been so long. For me, it's as if hundreds of years have passed. Not that you would have noticed your reality beginning anew. Only cosmic entities still exist in the space between dreams. I know it's a lot to take in, but... that's not the part I thought you'd get stuck on. You're completely unfazed by the fact you haven't existed for millennia. Trying to avoid falling asleep again, to keep from creating new nightmares. But now that it has begun again, I'm so happy that I'm dreaming about you too. Floating in the space between dreams, strategizing against you likely. After all, he had nothing to do but reflect on how you beat him. We should hurry. I want to hold on to this moment for a bit longer. Really? Who? Billy? Oh, Stardust! Very bad. Oh, this is a nightmare. I couldn't bear to watch if Billy catches you. Wake up, wake up, wake up! She. And the fact that you met her and lived is a miracle. Well, I suppose it's possible that even with her bloodthirst multiplied 1,000 times over, that she still has a desire stronger than that. She has a very odd honor code that she follows to the letter. Her strict adherence to that code is probably the only thing strong enough to overpower my influence. From what I gather, it's essentially the law of the jungle. Big fish eats small fish, might makes right. She probably considers Buck stronger than her because he's immortal. That's a fair assessment. All three of us? Ugh, Stardust. Even for being in a cult full of brainwashed psychopaths, Billy is the least reasonable. The only way to get through to her at all is to speak her language.
What's wrong? Never seen a Russian blue before? Pardon my intrusion, but when my niece didn't awaken, wailing and clutching at her sheets, I knew something was amiss. I had to see the source of her pleasant dreams for myself. I've heard much about you, the way my niece spoke of you. You'd think she'd learned nothing from her eternal torment at human hands. Many call me Ant. Others call me the Crying Chaos, the Haunter of the Dark, the Mind Eater, the Unknown that pushes back. I've earned many ominous titles and aliases that I don't much care for. But you may call me by one I do quite like, Auntie Nyan Nyan. Oh, having trouble there? Where's that indomitable human spirit that I've heard so much about? Pathetic. If Rhok'zan could see the state of you now, she'd know she was wrong about humans. Foolishly believing that humans and gods could be anything more than livestock and butcher. That admirable, worthwhile traits, like kindness and perseverance, are just in human nature. That silly goat, so old and yet still so naive. Alas, I was once her age, and she has yet to be my age. Her torment will help her grow up. This is gravely serious. That's why it's so damn funny. Come now. The very same humans that she lent her power to use it for the sole purpose of inflicting as much suffering upon her as possible. Classic comedy. Ah, the cosmos is always laughing and never smiling. But then you had to come along and muddle the lesson I'm trying to teach her. You will pay dearly for that. Kill you? You're not immortal, so death means nothing to you. You aren't around to see it, and in the next reality, you won't even know it happened. All my creativity would go to waste. Besides, I never feel so threatened by a human to step in personally. I'm here for, oh, what is the human expression? A victory lap? I'm here to watch you die when the 1,000 takes back the book and Rhok'zan gets what she deserves for consorting with humans. You won't let me? You must have completely lost your mind, schoolgirl. I'd revert back to my suppressed form to spare your sanity, but that rebellious glint in your eye is really pissing me off. You see this mark? I'm etching a permanent tally, counting the number of times that you've been made humble at the bloody hands of the 1,000. This one's a given. This will help you keep perspective. The next time that you think there is any hope at all, take a good look. Your memories of its significance will come pouring back. Enjoy resting your head on Rhok'zan's shoulders while you can. Soon, it won't be resting on yours.
smells wonderful. You're such a good follower of mine. But is it ready? It may not be hot enough. Yet. Oh, such decadent, indulgent food can be so messy, too. If only we had something to eat off of. You can use me. Always ready for anything, aren't you? My aunt? Auntie Nyan Nyan? You saw her? What is she doing here? She laid one finger on you, so help me! Spectate. What a sick old witch. I'll give her something to spectate. You know what would really make her angry? What if we made out right now? Wouldn't that be funny? It'd be so funny, trust me. Oh, can I have a taste? I was being serious! It really would have gotten to Auntie Nyan Nyan. You're allowed to say you hate my family. And after? If I ever have a dream where we aren't in so much peril, I'd be happy to tell you all about them. This I like. Seeing you in my dark image warms me to my roots. Stardust, I wouldn't look in the mirror so soon. The shock might be a lot to take in. Oh, Stardust. I was just thinking about you. In fact, I've just been so hopelessly distracted by you that I seem to have misplaced all of my clothes and adornments. Whatever should we do, hmm? This is a real low point. I'm keeping this shirt, by the way. Oh, I should reciprocate. Come here, let me do your horns for you. It won't take long. Oh, look at you. So pretty. My sweet Goffinopad. Oh, that's great news. It's nothing, but if there's any loose ends left to tie up, now would be a good time to do it. Before uprooting me, that is. Haste makes waste, after all.
What are you doing? Don't tell me you've given up. I was clear what would happen if I caught you. There is no dishonor in killing you now. You're bluffing. Is this some kind of a trap you set for me? Scoreboard. Alright, go on. I work for a cult that worships a four-eyed goat tree from outer space. Your story really isn't outside the realm of believability yet. Go on. So, I've beaten you to death countless times? That's your point? You're telling the truth, aren't you? However, all you've proven is that we're in a stalemate. If you really believed I'd spare you because we're tied at the moment, I'm sorry to say, you still have to die. Even if I managed to break him in two now, he could beat me the next time we met by already knowing what I was gonna do. That makes him stronger than me. Oh, proving you're stronger than me without throwing a single punch. I see your strength. I won't come after you anymore if you spare me. What's the first one? Fine.
No, I'm not one of the 1,000. I'm not even from here either. So, what's the second order? Done. But be warned, when Buck sees me helping you, there's no way he'll let me meet you again in the next life. I'll either be dead or somewhere far, far away. If I do this, this is the only time I'll be able to help you. This reality is your only shot. Good answer. I'll watch your room until then. Alright, be on guard. Buck might be surveilling us.
Wait, don't. Not yet. Please. I'm not ready to leave yet. You don't know how long it's been since I've had any solace in these nightmares. Since my dreams were something to look forward to. Now that you're here, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. How do I know I won't be alone next time? What if you aren't there to make me feel safe? I don't want to leave. What? But we can't. I know that. If we sit around and wait instead of ending this now, bad things will happen to both of us. We'll lose our opportunity to end things on our own terms. I can't ask you to do that. I couldn't do that to us. I couldn't see what they do to you. You're right. No matter what happens, it will pass. I just have to be patient. Whatever our time apart holds, I'll have the heart to face it. Thank you. Ready. Thank you, my sweet Stardust.
The Black Woods are burning. Buck probably knows now. This is our one shot. Yes. Remember that the 1,000 formed a perimeter around the house. If we run out blindly, we're finished. The burning roots are invisible too, so to stay safe, keep your feet on something that doesn't burn, like cement or water. I saw a pond on the foot...
too. Couldn't be trusted. So she's gone this time. He's gone next time. Now give me the book. Don't bother telling me it's not with you. Because I'm shooting you either way if you don't hand it over right now. Not stronger than me now, are you?
As I was saying, hold my rope to your mouth. And jump in the pond on your way out. Wade in the water until the fire's burned over. Go!
I'll get you.
Stay tuned. Another episode of Sucker for Love, Date to Die For is coming up. Huh. Looks like she was stronger than me after all. You've got your work cut out for you, kid.
Hey, why are we counting on me all of a sudden? Can't you find somebody less famous to get their hands dirty? Next time on Sucker for Love, the lonely devil arrives. Now who wants an autograph? Chapter 999, The Lonely Devil Arrives.
Such commotion. No matter what all the fuss is about, it's far too late in the day to be causing such a ruckus. Wait! Don't leave without your books. Thank you for stopping in. Take care.
Ow! Hey, don't sweat it. It was my fault for standing in the middle of the road. Oh, let me help you with your books. Are you headed for the bus stop? You might have already missed the last one. I'm looking for my girlfriend. That depends. What's yours? Yeah, this guy's the worst. Hey, this may be a strange question, but Do you not recognize me? Ah, that must be it. You must not have seen me on TV yet. I made that one song, Lonely Devil. The one and only. Still nothing. That's strange. Who'd you say you were looking for again? You're not looking for me? Say, you are an out-of-towner, right? I mean, you obviously don't live here. I'd know who you are. I know everyone around here like family. Show me. If you're really from around here, show me where you live. I'm not doing anything, so let's go now. Oh, don't forget your bag. So, you're the one Buck wants. Oh! You're the one I've been looking for all along! I'm suddenly madly in love with you! In fact, I know it's so soon, but let's get married too! After all, so long as you're alive, I'll never have eyes for anyone else. Never. Killer girls!
Perhaps, in view of what we've been through together, you could call me Roxy? You probably don't remember, but you called me that long ago, and I've grown rather fond of it. Do you think you could call me that again? Never better. The 1,000 are at their last gasp. The only two remaining original members are Buck and Kid. Well, every single person Buck sent to kill you instead joined you, time and time again. So Buck sees to it that when I dream up a new reality, The traitors don't live to meet you. Buck sends somebody to kill you, they fall in love with you instead, they betray Buck, reality ends, Buck spends hundreds of years in timeout. Then reality starts anew, Buck kills the traitor, then sends somebody else after you. Hundreds of times over. I've lost you many times as well. I'm fine, Stardust, really. This is all nearly over. Soon, the 1,000 will just be a distant memory. Oh, heavens below! Are you all right? Stardust. She's dead. She was already at death's door from exhaustion and starvation. Falling on her weapon was the final blow that stopped her heart. That normally wouldn't even be a serious injury. Chalk it up as another death by exhaustion from the Blackwoods. And if it makes any difference, she had the Sacramento stare. Her conscience was long gone. Mentally, she wasn't here for her death.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Hey, are you hearing me? Well, sounds like you had a bit of a nasty shock, huh? Buck's had a lot of time to reflect on how you beaten him. And we've made it so it won't happen again. You're gonna like what we've done with the place. Let's see here. Number 1, we took everything out of that room that we didn't need. No bass guitar, no nothing. You're unarmed. Number 2, no door to the ritual room anymore. Nowhere safe. But you already knew that one. Number 3, we begin our attack immediately. No negotiations, no honor duels, just last bitch standing from the get-go. Number 4, we cleaned out the fridge as soon as you got here. So no ritual reagents for you. Number 5, blast loud music to drown out our movements. And number 6, burn this list after doing everything on it so she doesn't know what's coming. Oh. Well, here's number 5.
I don't know. This has never happened before. Nothing like this. troubled look. Are you all right, my sweet? Yes, death can be an upsetting thing to see for the death-shy. You've already figured it out on your own, haven't you? I didn't want you to find out. But your attackers are not members of the Thousand. They're using innocent people as your assailants this time. This is a concerning bit of leverage they've created. Experience has taught them they can use your humanity against you. At this point, I know nothing I can say will stop you from trying to befriend the people actively trying to kill you. If they're under my curse of thousands, then their admiration for Kid has been magnified to the point of fanatical idolatry. The only way to break their obsession is either by finding something else that they love even more, or by removing the object of their obsession. Excellent work. Very, very good. It seems we have a fighting chance against their new tactics. What's this? A portrait of your grandfather? Brilliant as ever, my shining star. But be careful and observant. This photo might protect you from its rightful owner, but it'll have no effect on anybody else.
Erica! Erica! Thank goodness, I was worried sick!
Mama?
What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave? I'll try to be a better mom.
You didn't do anything wrong. I'm so sorry. Please don't be mad at me.
Sweetie, please come home.
I'm coming, Mom! Thank you.
I hope you appreciate the situation you're in. We can do this forever. Tell me who the bookmaker is. Accommodate that.
Giving up? Finally. My arm's getting tired.
She never breaks. This is a waste of time. We'll have to find leads on our own. She told you she was from here, right?
Yeah, but I think she was lying.
In case she wasn't, check every house, starting with the ones near our base. Find a photo, something left behind that proves that she lived there.
What? Oh, that's like dozens of houses, though. I gotta do that all by myself after burying her. If it makes you feel any better, this is the worst day of my life, too.
You're doing so well despite the circumstances. I'm proud of you. But what? What's troubling you, my shooting star? I wouldn't advise seeing any more echoes of past realities. I was thinking the same thing. To think Buck hasn't given up after all this time, that's strange. Whenever my followers achieve lifespans so long that it borders on immortality, they usually end their lives within a year. Without the ticking clock, there's no reason to do anything today, tomorrow, this month, ever. Even with my powers, the longest a human has ever chosen to live is 125 years. Buck is thousands of years old now. To think he hasn't gotten tired of this yet.
What? You managed to get through everything. Ah, well, we kind of phoned it in with the outsourced killers, huh? But they're still useful for just one more thing. Check this out, you're gonna love it. Oh, there's nothing I hate more than people that run from burning buildings. If anyone did that, I wouldn't love them anymore. There's just something so beautiful about someone who could sing their love for me amidst the fires of passion until they drop dead.
Do you see now? If you uproot the woods, everybody burns. Make your choice.
Remember, there is a third option. If you uproot me and then kill Kid, his followers will flee, the object of their lust, dead. Die, let die, or kill. I know these are impossible choices for you especially, but whatever choice you make, I'm behind you 100%, my Starlight.
Please, come here. Let me kill you. Oh, what have you got there, dearie? So handsome. Is that my Angus? Oh, that's my Angus. Oh. Thank you.
Number 7. Wait for you to come turn off the music.
I found her. What is that music? Wait, I know who that is. That's me. That's my song. That's me. Are you serious? But it's so good. I sound like that? That's really me?
Thank you very much.
Gotcha. What? You remembered my birthday. It's my birthday. Someone remembered my birthday.
And so, my black woods burn to ash once more. Looks like I really am leaving again. These dreams with you, so long and so short, and never dull. We will meet again, yes? I've started to grow fond of Sacramento. It's a cozy diversion from the outer cosmos, and it kind of feels like my second home. You told me once, nothing is worth regret. Memories and lessons are all worthwhile. Your story is still being written. Even if this chapter ends differently than you'd hoped, I thought that was an insightful thing of you to say. And thank you, my starlight. Take care, and be good.
They didn't turn back to look at me. Not even for a second. No! When I suddenly got popular, I didn't guess it was because I was brainwashing everybody. All I knew was that everyone I met in Sacramento would become my biggest fan. That's all Buck told me. But if all of it was fake, what was it all for? The killings. So many people died. Over this? You should go. And go where? If the police didn't know I'm connected to every disappearance over the last year, they know now that we let a dozen witnesses go, and now that the woods are burning, I've got nowhere to hide. My life's over. They're not gonna buy a four-eyed goat from outer space made me do it. Everything I was working so hard for. It all vanished the second I set foot in this awful town. If I had any idea. Good grief. At least I still have that. I'm turning myself in. I'll take whatever sentence I get quietly. And then, if I ever get out, I'm starting over in earnest.
Hey! Hey! No! Wake up, you! Oh my gosh, did I break the human? Stupid, stupid, stupid! No, I'm a mysterious, sexy librarian type. Look past my aloof and distant nature and fall in love with me ironically. It's not a dead body, promise. It's just a doll I use to interact with humans. Sorry to scare you. I was just hanging it up to dry, see? Also, hey, I'm not an alien. Shoggoths are from Earth too, you know. We live where all the undiscovered nightmare fuel hangs out. Bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Not my fault you guys went to space before 100%ing your own planet. Well, one day, I grew tired of the darkness beneath the waves, and upon tentacle and maw, I skulked upon your shores for one reason. You can't write smut underwater. am a master of disguise and an expert on human linguistics. I've studied your culture extensively from the water, and I've mastered every language and can speak them in any accent. Check out my cowboy voice. Howdy, partner. Thank you, thank you. Though, to be honest, I only learned to read, speak, and write your languages so I could read your human books. They're far superior to cosmic scriptures. Don't get me started on the localizations. My complex motives are far beyond mortal comprehension. Maybe they weren't as complex as I thought. I have a thing for humans, okay? Nah. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mainly just write smutty dojins and such. Yeah, those two hobbies are completely unrelated. What? Wait, I know what it sounds like, but I can explain. I've got nothing. I'm a disaster for human eldritch love. I'd say I pretty directly summoned them, actually. They're rituals for an outer god. They're all scary, all the time. What? The uprooting ritual? Eldritch rituals are serious business. Doing them out of order could cause who knows what. And it's not like I've been asleep at the wheel here. I've been changing the books each time I find a potentially quicker, safer path to uprooting. But there's only so many options when humans outright can't produce some sounds needed for many incantations. Say Worcestershire sauce. All I was trying to say is that it's a cryptographic marvel that you can consistently perform these rituals, and that I'm a genius. That's all I'm really trying to say. Besides, Roxy loves the rituals. She's a god, she likes rituals. And the scarier they are, the faster you fall in love. It totally worked. Roxy likes you. Like, she likes you. Oh, she's got it bad. Oh yeah, I'm writing fanfics of the two of you right now. This stuff is hot. Let's see. Pass. Pining, slow burn, one-sided. It's not? I ship it. Size difference, age difference, mommy, monster girl. Wait, is Roxy a monster girl or a furry? I'll add them both and let the algorithm work its magic. Roxanne Stardust. Oh my god! Your ship name is Rockstar! Or Starzan! It was never supposed to be like this. I thought only good things could come from summoning Roxy to your world. She just wants Earth to be one big happy family. And she's a wonderful mother. And she's kind. She's the only one who didn't laugh me out of Astrid's court when I suggested that humans and Eldritch entities belong together. In fact, she agreed with me. We made the book together. An all-in-one ritual book full of spells that would make the perfect date. Plus an abort button, the uprooting ritual, in case the human needed to be rescued from Roxy. We picked the perfect human together, too. A young, handsome human man who had already spent so much time and money fruitlessly trying to contact Rhok'zan on his own. He flew through the rituals, started a huge family in her worship, and grew the 1,000 to such a size that the whole world was under Rhok'zan's influence. They never really clicked like I had hoped, but he had his god, and Rhok'zan had her family. They were so happy and carefree. But you should never be carefree when dealing with cosmic forces beyond reckoning. At some point, Buck decided to steal a smooch outside of Black Ceremony, completely out of order and without consulting the ritual book first. Instead of causing some obscure ritual to fail disastrously, something far worse happened. He accidentally performed a certain ritual perfectly, by pure bad luck. The Kiss of Immortality ritual. It was sealed with the smooch he stole. He tried everything to reverse his immortality. When nothing worked, he changed. So many people, so many humans that Rhok'zan considered her children. All these realities later, he's still tormenting her. I don't know if it's revenge or if he's got some other plan in mind, but he's never going away. What a big fat screw up this was. If Roxy of all the gods can't find happiness with a human, there's no hope for any of us cosmic entities. Between you and me, Roxy is the hottest one in the family by far. So that's why I'm trusting you with my books. I hope it's not too weird to say, but I think after seeing you time and time again, that I should have given you the book to begin with. Okay, that's it. You two are too perfect. Sorry, Roxy, you're gonna kill me for this, but you can't expect me to sit through 1,000 episodes of Stardust dying before you can admit how you feel. Here you go, you crazy kid. It's the Kiss of Immortality ritual. Do us all a favor and end up together already. Oh? Fighting fire with fire? Jose! Buck's scary looking. Yeah, I know that I'm scary too. But I can't just run into the unknown like humans can. Shoggoths aren't brave like you are. I'm the only one that even left the sea, for crying out loud. Go get him, Stardust!
start dreaming this time. I was too anxious to fall asleep. So, this is it. Buck is the only remaining member of the 1,000. Are you ready for what's to come? Stardust, are you alright? Nervous? No, something didn't. He's here. I can sense him. You've got the book? Kneeling? You don't have to kneel to me for my rich... Where did you get that? Moo! Okay.
Lovebird.
Stardust!
Scaring her awake. Now that you're here. Easier. The reality is that I'm immortal. I couldn't care less. If the Eternal Sleeper wakes up, the end. Immortality or not. To make her scream loud enough that the Sleeper hears it. If she doesn't, maybe another god will. Any god that learns that I exist will start having nightmares too. Once I'm in their head, it's sheet-clutching nightmares forever. I'll never stop. I only need one screamer. I'll find them eventually. I'm human. The ultimate persistence predator.
And you would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for this meddling cad. Hello, handsome. Threatening to terrorize my very sisters and granddaughters the way you so tortured my niece? I respect that. My silly flock of hens could use a good browbeating. But trying to speak to the Eternal Sleeper? Come now, that is the duty of a god, not a human playing pretend. I will articulate to you the difference.
You've already said it. Time after time. I love you too. No, just a regular one. Stardust. Since I met you, I wondered how I could be so lucky. How you could have appeared so suddenly, like a bright star in the darkest sky. I think it's because, despite everything, I never stopped believing in good. That someone like you had to exist somewhere. And you did. You are the good that I knew had to exist somewhere in this infinite cosmos. Stardust. You're the most wonderful thing I could have ever dreamed up. Thank you, my twinkling Stardust.
Grim, you're crying. Did you have another bad dream?
No, child. Do you want to hear about it?
What? But you never want to talk about your dreams.
I had my reasons. I didn't want to fill your head with fear of humans. Now, I can tell you about love.
Love? For humans?
Hard to believe, I know. But I believe, in time, you just might come to love them too.
Ew!
Oh, keep it down, ladies.
Sleep well?
You know, out of every Stardust I've met, you've been the biggest pain in my ass! Space between dreams. Get comfortable. You wish. We just get to sit here and stare at each other until the next dream starts. I'll get the bookmaker. Or I'll get caught by Nyanlithotep. Or I'll go back to my original plan. Do you even know what you're in for? Infinite, cruel eternity. That'll end. The clock is ticking on how long you'll still be able to experience any of those things. Where are you taking me? Stop. I'm speechless. And I'm not any closer to seeing it all. Maybe later. I think I prefer to stay out here. It's peaceful. It'll take me a while to see everything. Thank you.
Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Nanny, how many times have we ambushed her? Of course she'd be jumpy.
I said I was sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to shout while I jumped out.
Why did you have to jump out at all?
Like, of course, silly. Where else would we be? It's not like we can just leave the woods. But now that they've pretty much covered the whole planet, we can go everywhere. I can finally go shopping in Paris.
And I'll be able to go on a world tour! My fans will love it! And oh, Billy, you simply must come with me on tour! I'll need a bodyguard, and you're perfect for the role.
I'd rather eat my shoe.
Billy, stop being cranky.
Sorry. I didn't get enough violence out of my system before peace broke out.
Oh yeah! You should see outside, Stardust. Everything's different. It's a whole new world waiting to be re-explored. No reason to ever come back to this old place.
Ugh, can we please get out of here already?
The wallpaper's peeling, the floorboards are rotting, and I'm pretty sure I just saw a rat the size of a chihuahua run by. Had enough of this gross old house to last a lifetime.
This is her childhood home.
Oh, it's, nice.
Wait. You knew that she lived here? I spent forever trying to figure that out. Why didn't you help me or leave me a note or something? I was your boss.
What's your 1 rep max on bench press?
No worries. The rest of your family already got their chance to pack up and say their goodbyes. Only fair you get your turn.
Oh yeah, they're totes outside. Your folks are, like, really hitting it off with Rhok'zan.
Color me shocked. Who could have possibly expected that a goddess of fertility and a married couple with 10 kids would get along?
But, like I said, no rush. Especially if you don't want to get caught in the crossfire of their grandkids discussion.
Take all the time you need. We'll wait for you.
Well now, aren't you just full of surprises? When you first stumbled into these woods, cheeks wet with tears of rage, your only desire was to see these twisted trees burn. For a moment, I thought you'd forgotten your quest so easily, in exchange for a flutter of lashes and a flash of thigh. It seems I may have misjudged your resolve. A mistake I do not often make. Those seeking to destroy the Black Woods inevitably become compelled to worship it. That boastful promise is printed in every version of this contemptible book. Will you prove them liars and burn them down in a fit of mortal defiance? Or will you prove them right and spend your immortal days simpering at my niece's cloven hooves like a love-struck fool in the very Eden you swore to raze to ashes? The agony of indecision suits you, little matchstick. Though I do hope you choose to burn it all down. I've never cared for happy endings. Or goodbyes, for that matter. Ta-ta.
Thanks for playing.